All right, good morning, guys. How are you wonderful people doing? Oh, excuse me. Good morning! It is a beautiful day in my neighborhood.
This whole video is dedicated.
Oh, what am I doing? There I am. Look at me. I'm on the screen. There was Casper Sights, everybody. Casper Sights is the shit. He's freaking hilarious. Got all my stuff up. It is wonderful to be alive, my friends. I feel your anger. Feel your love in the dark. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. I'm up. I'm here. You're there. We're everywhere. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It is beautiful. I cannot say it enough. I'm alive. It's good to be alive. It's good to be everything right now. It's a beautiful day in my neighborhood. Yeah, 4 people over on X. I got 2 people over on YouTube. We're going to talk about depression, anxiety, suicide, all that sad stuff. We're going to pretty much we're just going to chill, man. We're just going to chill. We're going to kick it. We're going to smile a lot. This is my Instagram post, my Instagram channel, which I need to get up and see if I can say hi to everybody. Oh, this is my other one. This is the other one I have. So this is not my Instagram I want. Got a lot of chicks trying to get down my pants right here on Instagram, and I don't talk to them. Yeah. A lot of them are just trying to sell their bodies, showing me their tits and their boobs. So yeah, that's my other one. That's the one I don't look at anymore. Okay, guys. Okay, let's turn this off. Let's go back to this. I mean, the biggest thing you need to watch out for is you. It's all about how you feel. It's all about how I feel. It's all about the way of it all. There's so much stuff in the world that is so like negative. There is, and there's not enough people to realize that depression hurts. Depression kills. I mean, it's the simple thing right there. It is hard to comprehend the impact of you committing suicide on the people around you. The people around you. They will be the most affected, saddened group of people in your life. And myself, I can't, I've thought about it. Thought about it a million times. Thought about it a million times, and I still won't. I still won't do that. To me, because I like being here. Even though I'm depressed, shit, I still like it here. I'm always I try to always be in a happy, good mood. And there's those days that you won't be in that happy-go-lucky mood. Frickin'. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I sneezed and my nose didn't pop off this time. Good. I have a problem with my nose popping off when I sneeze, or it feels like it. I mean, today we're just gonna talk. I might play some V Rising later. I know you guys like that when I do that. I mean, I'm trying to find. I want to play Call of Duty, but don't have anybody to play with right now. Could see if my buddy Hunger will. I have to install it though. Let's get this up. Wow, I've played this V Rising. I've paid 434 hours. Wow, that's a lot of. Hey, hey, Vampire with the hobby. I planted seeds. Riff. Oh yeah, I've taken down that. So yeah, I've gotten a lot of them. So yeah, I play a lot of V Rising. I love V Rising. I think it's fucking fun. Sorry, I'm trimming my nails. My nails needed to be trimmed. They're getting a little too long. The other thing I should do is I should paint my nails again. I paint my nails black, like my soul. That's a joke. That's a joke. Now, I'm very blessed to be alive. Everybody that is watching this, everybody that is listening to this, you are blessed beyond recognition. Um, I don't feel. Oh, see, I have Call of Duty, but I have Warzone. Wait, hold on here. Black Ops 6 is coming out. Holy shit, dude. I only played for 45 minutes. I played Warzone, but I couldn't um, get where I wanted to get. But I've talked to a lot of friends, a lot of people that play it that want me to play it with them. So what? I don't get this. Okay, so 95 point. Put it on this one, I guess. So I guess I have the game. Let's see. I don't even. It might screw my freaking all my shit up if I do this. Retrieving space, so it's starting. I mean, I could do this all the way. It's going to take 3 hours. I guess what I can do, because I know if I start playing Call of Duty, I'll have a lot of freaking people in my channel. Call of Duty is pretty popular. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I have. Let's get that out then. Just kind of getting everything set up, guys. Sorry about that. Gotta check and see how Twitch is doing. If I have anybody over on Twitch. A lot of times I don't. But let's go see here. Yeah, it all worked. Okay, so it did work. I am in. I got one person watching, I believe. Yeah, one Persian. I've got one Persian here. One Persian. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hi, how you guys doing, hot dog? Hey, what's up, Miss G? Okay. Okay, drop boxes are insane right now. I don't have any of these games, though. Weird West. If I had Prime, I have Prime, but it didn't work. It's all kinds of crap right now. Okay, let's close that down a little bit. Let's close that. Don't need that. Put you right there. Okay, so I got X, kick, um, don't care, don't care, don't. Oh, that's what I should do. That's what I should do. See if I can post in. Sorry, I'm getting all my stuff set up. I didn't realize I didn't have all my stuff set up yet. Okay, so I got that. Let's do this one. What just happened? What just happened? I'm confused. No. I'm confused. What happened? Okay, so I'm on Kick, X, YouTube, and Twitch. I am downloading Call of Duty. It's probably going to take an hour and something minutes, so we're going to sit here and talk about life, liberty, and the pursuit of death. Let's see, you can see it right there, all loading, 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 loading. Hold on, I need to see something here. Hold on. Here's Brian. Here's my media. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, you piece of shit. Yeah, so a lot of times I will find that breathing is the biggest thing that helps me um, with my depression is this breathing, and that's the truth. That's the one thing that I find that will help me. There are things that, okay, okay, I don't even know if that's going to work. Let's see here. No, I don't. Oh my God, I'm going to scream. It's not letting me take these out, so I'm going to delete you then, because you're not working with me. There we go. That's better. You're a piece of fucking shit. Oh my God, I should not be doing this right now. Okay, so let's try that there. So, so close this. Bring all this down. No, no. Bring that right there. Let's move you up. Let's actually do that. So there we go. So I just want people to know that, I'm here. If you need to talk to someone, I'm here. I will always be here. Okay? It never. Let's get rid of that. I don't want that there. It's all depression is hard. Depression is hard. Depression makes you feel sick. Um, okay, why did you just move that? Why did you just move that? Who's clicking on this? I want to move you over here so I can do this. Let's open this a little bit more. Put it right there. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go here. Paste. We got it. And bring it down. Move this here. And then that's not going to work, is it? Nope. So I have to go up. Close that. Bring you down to the other label. I always do this. I always mess around with my shit when I shouldn't. It's just how I am. It's just who I am. I really don't care about. No, that's not going to work, is it? I got to do that. Do that. right, so ways that I find that I can work through um, is just breathing, playing video games, getting this done, getting that done. Yeah, those are all my social medias there. Okay, so we're at 13% now. Got to make sure my son knows not to delete it because he deleted it last time. Probably, yeah. If I play any like um, copyright music, I'll get in trouble for it. What in the hell is going on in the world right now? It's insane. Okay, so we're going to. No, that's huge. Those are huge freaking. I was gonna play one of these, but I don't know if I'm gonna. See, I already played that one. Okay, this guy goes around debating. Okay, that's not even part of it. Okay, hold on here. Okay, we're gonna go through a list of things you can do that can help you through fight depression in 2 minutes. Okay, so this lady helps you work through your depression. Um, this lady Jessica is pretty awesome. Depression is what hits you the most. Hits you the most, gets you to that area. Here's my favorite guy. This is Jordan Peterson.
The first thing I would say is that if you're dealing with someone who's depressed and they're really depressed, you should try giving them antidepressants. Because if they die, you can't help them. Okay, so if you're suffering, you are obligated, in a sense, to hold on to whatever rope someone throws you. And one of the things I do with my clients all the time, especially if they're really in trouble, is to tell them, look, I don't know exactly what's going to help you, but don't arbitrarily throw out any possibilities because you might not have that luxury. Antidepressants help a lot of people, and there are technical reasons why that's the case. So that's a simple answer. It's not relevant to what I already described, except that if you're offered a gift by your society and it works, try it. I don't care what your presuppositions are.
Amen.
Apart from that,
amen.
Lots of the time you see people who are suffering with depression, for example. There's a multitude of reasons, but I'll take one common reason. You can think about it as associated with the story of Peter Pan. Now, Peter Pan is someone who won't grow up, right? Now, the problem with Peter Pan is he gets to be king, but it's king of Neverland. Neverland doesn't exist. So being king of nothing isn't that helpful. Well, one of the things that you often see with people who suffer from depression, and I'm not making a blanket statement about the cause of depression because there's lots of them, is that people who don't have enough order in their life tend to get overwhelmed. So, for example, if someone comes into me and to see me and they say they're depressed, I always ask them a very standard set of questions. Do you have a job? If you don't have a job, you're really in trouble in our society. First of all, your biological rhythms tend to go off the rails right away because there's no reason to go to bed at any particular time and there's no reason to get up. And for many people, if they don't get up at the same time, they foul up the functioning of their circadian rhythms, and that's enough to make them depressed right off the bat, especially if they start napping during the afternoon. They also don't have a purpose. People aren't good without a purpose. And this isn't This isn't hypothesizing. We absolutely understand the circuitry that underlies positive emotion. We know how it works. Almost all the positive emotion that any of you are likely to experience in your life will not be a consequence of attaining things. It will be a consequence of seeing that things are working as you proceed towards a goal you value. That's completely different. And you need to know this because people are often stunned, for example. They finish their PhD thesis and their presupposition is that they're going to be elated for a month. And often instead they're actually depressed. And they think, what the hell, I've been working on this for 7 years and I handed it in and what do I do now? And that's what depresses them, right? It's the what do I do now? Well, they're fine if they enjoyed it pursuing the thing. As long as it was working out, they get a lot of enthusiasm and excitement out of that because that's how our nervous systems work. Most of your positive emotion is goal pursuit emotion. If you take drugs like cocaine or amphetamine, the reason they're enjoyable is because they turn on the systems that help you pursue goals. That's why people like them. So if you don't have a job, you got no structure, that's not good. Plus, you tend not to have a point. So you're overwhelmed by chaotic lack of structure and you don't have any positive emotion. Well, do you have any friends? So sometimes you see people who are depressed, they have no job, they have no friends, they have no intimate relationship, they have an additional health problem, and they have a drug and alcohol problem. My experience has been if you have 3 of those problems, it's almost impossible to help you. You're so deeply mired in chaos that you can't get out because you make progress on one front and one of your other problems pulls you down. So one of the things I tell people who are depressed is like, don't sacrifice your stability. Get a job, even if it's not the job you exactly want. Get a damn job. You need a job. Find some friends. Get out in the dating circuit. See if you can establish an intimate relationship. Put together some of the foundational items that are like pillars that your life rests on. Well, that's the practical thing to do. So that's one example with regards to depression. Well, the thing is, you don't just launch it on them, you know. You got to negotiate with the person. And you also got to teach them to negotiate with themselves. And this is something that's very useful to know. You know, you can tyrannize yourself into doing things, but I wouldn't recommend it. What I would recommend instead is that you ask yourself what you're willing to do. It's a really effective technique. It's like a meditative technique. So, for example, you can get up in the morning and you can think, well, you know, I'd like to have a good day today, so I'd like to go to bed tonight without feeling guilty because I, didn't do some things I said I was going to do, and I'd like to have kind of an interesting day. So you got to fulfill my responsibilities, and I want to, enjoy the day. Then you can ask yourself, well, okay, what would I have to do in order for that to happen that I would do? And the probability, if you practice this for 3 or 4 days, is your brain will just tell you, it'll say, well, there's that piece of homework that you haven't done for like 3 weeks, you should knock that sucker off because it would only take you 10 minutes and you've been avoiding it and torturing yourself to death for, like 72 hours straight. And if you do that, here's a little interesting thing you can do, and, maybe this is a little obligations you should clean up. And so what you do in a situation like that is you teach the person to negotiate with themselves. Say, well, let's figure out what your aims are. You got to have some aims, whatever they are. And they might say, well, I'm so depressed I don't have any aims. And then I say, well, pick the least objectionable of the aims and act it out for a while and see what happens. Because sometimes your emotional systems are so fouled up that you have to pretend, you have to act the thing out before you can start to believe it. I mean, people always assume they have to believe and then act, but sometimes that's true and lots of times it isn't. So the trick, if you're doing therapeutic work with someone and you're helping them establish a structure, is to find out what they'll do. Now, if they want to get better, which is not a given, because there are often payoffs for not getting better. That's basically the payoffs of being a martyr, or maybe the payoffs of doing what your entirely pathological family members want you to do because they actually want you to fail. Assuming you want to get better, there's usually something you can figure out that would constitute a step towards some sort of concrete goal. And my presumption, it's a behavioral presumption fundamentally, is that small accruing gains that repeat are unbelievably powerful. So, this is another thing to know about in your own life. It's something I learned in part from reading the writings of Alexander Solzhenitsyn, who's a great Russian philosopher and novelist. He said, you can look at your life and you can see what isn't right about it. I mean, all you have to do is look. And then you can start to fix that. And the way you fix it is by noticing what you could, in fact, fix. People are often trying to fix things they can't fix, which I would not recommend, because if you try to fix something you can't fix, you'll just ruin it. And then, you can find all sorts of undergraduates who are perfectly willing to restructure the international economic system, who cannot keep their room clean. And there's actually a gap there, you know, and it's surprising that people don't actually notice. So I would say, if you pay attention, you can see things that you could fix. They yell at you. They really do. We even know how that happens. Let me give you an example, because rooms are full of stories, and the stories have effects on you. So here's a classic experiment. So you take two groups of undergraduates, you bring them into your lab, and you give one group a multiple choice test that has a bunch of words in it that are associated with being old. And you give the other group the same multiple choice test, except the words are associated with being young. This is independent of the content of the test. It's just descriptions. And then you time the undergraduates as they walk back to the elevators. The ones who completed the multiple choice test that had more words associated with aging walk slower back to the elevators. And they don't know that. And they don't know they're doing it. And that study's been replicated in various forms many times. You're unbelievably sensitive to the story that your environment's telling you. Because your environment is not made out of objects. That's just wrong. Your environment is basically made out of something like tools and obstacles. You're a tool-using creature. You're a tool-perceiving creature. The things you... Like, if I take you out of this room and I say, well, what was in the room? You're not going to say, you know, random patterns in the carpet, because they're real. They're just as good an object as anything else. You're going to say chairs because you can sit on them, and you're going to say handrails because you can hold them. You're going to say stairs because you can walk down them. That's what you see.
It's an action, yes.
And if you pay attention to your environment, which is you, by the way, extended, all of your experience is you. It will tell you all the time what you should do. All you have to do is do it. But then you have to decide if you want to do it. One of the things I've noticed about people, because I've wondered, once I started studying these mythological stories, and I got this idea about the fact that life can be meaningful enough to justify its suffering, I thought, God, that's such a good idea. Because it's not optimistic exactly. You know, some people will tell you, well, you can be happy. It's like, those people are idiots. I'm telling you, they're idiots. There's going to be things that come along that flatten you so hard you won't believe it. And you're not happy then. And so if life is to be happy, well, in those situations, what are you doing? Why even live? But life isn't to be happy. If you're happy, you're bloody fortunate, and you should enjoy it. You should, because it's the grace of God, so to speak. With regards to meaning, I thought, well, people know when they're doing something meaningful. They can tell. So why the hell don't they do meaningful things all the time? It seems obvious. You could do it. I mean, it's hard, you know, because other people want you to do other things, and it's a struggle, but everything's a struggle. And then I thought, well, oh, I get it. I see why. It took me about 10 years to figure this out. People have a choice. Choice number one, nothing you do means anything. Well, that's kind of a drag, right?
Yeah,
the meaninglessness
it's the
of
truth.
life and all that existential angst. You know, that's kind of a pain. But the upside of nothing that you do is meaningful is you don't have to do anything. You've got no responsibility. Now, you have to suffer because things are meaningless, but that's a small price to pay for being able to be completely useless. The alternative is everything you do matters.
Yeah.
Really. If you make a mistake, it's a real mistake. If you betray someone, you tilt the world a little more sharply towards evil rather than good. It matters what you do. Well, if you buy that, then you can have a meaningful life. But there's no mucking around. It means responsibility. It means that the decisions you make are important. It means that when you do something wrong, it's wrong. Well, do you want that?
That's the truth. That is the complete truth. He is a very influential person, Jordan Peterson. I watch a lot of his videos. Here is Jim Carrey on depression. This guy, I love this guy.
I'm a Buddhist, I'm a Muslim, I'm a Christian, I'm whatever you want me to be. It all comes down to the same thing. You're in a loving place or you're in an unloving place. I just want to be myself. If I lose a few fringe people who can't deal with the fact that there's other forces in the world, that's okay with me.
The meaning of life? You want to know what it is? Love yourself.
Jim Carrey is loved by many, known for his roles in Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, Ace Ventura, and many more. He's made a name as one of the funniest people on Earth. Although for decades, there has been a spiritual side to Jim that is often overlooked or misinterpreted.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do.
He told a story about a mystical experience he had, which pushed him down a path of spiritual awakening.
A few months ago, after knowing Eckhart Tolle for a while and studying the books, I woke up and I suddenly got it. I understood suddenly how thought was just an illusory thing. And how thought is responsible for, if not all, most of the suffering we experience. And then I suddenly felt like I was looking at these thoughts from another perspective. And I wondered, who is it that's aware that I'm thinking? And suddenly I was thrown into this expansive, amazing feeling of freedom from myself, from my problems. I saw that I was bigger than what I do. I was bigger than my body. I was everything and everyone. I was no longer a fragment of the universe. I was the universe. And ever since that day, I've been trying to get back there. It's like riding a wave. Sometimes I'm on, sometimes I'm off.
So true.
But at least I know where I want to go. And I want to take as many people with me as I possibly can, because the feeling is amazing. You know, it's our intention. Our intention is everything. Nothing happens on this planet without it. Not one single thing has ever been accomplished without intention. So I started thinking about my life, and I started thinking about this conference and what we're about, and I looked back and I thought, well, I was two people my whole life. I was in the living room entertaining people, being a monkey, you know, doing my thing for the company, and trying to relieve my mother, who was suffering. She had rheumatoid arthritis and phlebitis and everything under the sun that was nagging at her, and she was depressed. And I wanted her to be free. And I wanted her to realize that her life was worth something, because she gave birth to someone who was worth something. And then I would go into my room and I would sit with a legal pad. I was a little kid. And I would sit there and I would try to figure out what it meant, what it was all about. Why are we here? What is this?
Jim describes that he once read from Buddha that all spirituality is relieving from suffering. Similarly, Buddha summarized the reality of suffering in the Four Truths. 1. Our lives are pervaded by suffering, both obvious and subtle. 2. There is an identifiable cause of our suffering.
Yes.
3. Because we know its cause, we can free ourselves from suffering. And 4. There is a specific path we can follow to end suffering, which consists of meditation, wisdom, and ethical living. Buddha's teachings on suffering resonated with Jim, as he realized that he was trying to relieve his mother from suffering all along.
One day, I read something from Buddha that said that all spirituality is about relieving suffering. And I suddenly realized,
Yep.
that's what I'm doing in the other room. and
Yep.
I'm aligned. You know, my purpose is aligned with this. So I felt incredibly lucky. I lose sight of that all the time. I get caught up in different concerns and ego concerns. But I'm so lucky to be a part of this community and to do something that is of value.
Oh, damn.
And he's relieved more than just his mother from suffering. With countless timeless performances, there's something for everyone to find escape from their own life's strife. One of which being his portrayal of Andy Kaufman in the 1999
Yep.
film Man on the Moon.
Yep.
Following the film, he had another awakening experience where he saw through his ego.
It was definitely an important moment in the process where I found myself subjugating Jim Carrey for Andy Kaufman and Tony Clifton, and then at the end of it looking for Jim Carrey again and having trouble finding him. And at a certain point I realized, hey, wait a second, You know, if it's so easy to lose Jim Carrey, who the hell is Jim Carrey? Or I was kind of watching from another place. And there's been a series of kind of awakenings I've had in my life. And, you know, people chalk it up to depression and all that stuff. I think that, you know, grief and sadness and all those things are the ticket home to nothing. I think that that was a part of the process. There's been several other awakenings and yet still I have a lot of egoic attachments that pull my attention and focus.
This experience suggests that the distinction between Jim Carrey and his iconic roles can become blurred. However, Jim has an interesting perspective on this notion.
You said you've kind of disassociated yourself with Jim Carrey, but does it, you know, everyone, when we see your face, there's so many iconic roles and so many of our favorite movies, from Eternal Sunshine, Dumb and Dumber and everything.
That has nothing to do with Jim Carrey.
That has nothing to do with Jim Carrey.
That's not Jim Carrey.
At all to do with Jim Carrey. That's just what happened. And it is wonderful, and there's insane gratitude around it, and wonder around it. How did it happen? And fulfillment from it. And I look back at it and I see something beautiful that rose out of nothing and happened for no one. You know, it just was.
Like, it was almost like every 6 months to a year, we saw this like huge Jim Carrey comedy. Do you miss that?
No, honestly, there's nothing but this. You're my universe.
You're in
you know,
my
so
universe.
I'm not looking forward
Fucking
and I'm not
shit,
looking
man.
backward, and I'm not, you know, the aspect of this that's backward to me is like a contemporary thing. What's good about this movie? It's not a look back. It's a contemporary concept.
It's a continuation.
It's what's happening right now
of
inside
you.
everybody is they're going, who am I? And they're depressed. You know, a lot of people, because they're trying to hold up an image in the world. And that's what depression is. You know, people go like, oh, Jim's been depressed and stuff. Well, yeah, I was depressed when I was trying to be the Wizard of Oz instead of the sweaty guy behind the curtain. But now I know that Oz is a character, you know, and you know, I think that everybody deals with that. Everybody walks around and they go like, why am I depressed? Well, it's because you're trying to be something for the world, you know, and as soon as you let that go, better things happen because they're just happening, but it's not
fucking shit.
Now it's the sadness, you know, sadness comes, happiness comes, weather that flies by the sky. It doesn't sit on you long enough to drown you, you know.
As mentioned, Jim has struggled with depression. He previously mentioned depression as his body needing deep rest from putting on an act. Here he takes us further into that journey.
I've read a couple of places where you said you've struggled with depression from time to time. I was on Prozac for a long time.
Yeah, he was.
I was on Prozac for a long time, and I'm not sure. I mean, it may have helped me out of a jam for a little bit, but people stay on it forever. You know,
my mom's on
I
it.
had to get off at a certain point.
Yeah, my mom's on it.
Because I realized that, you know, everything's just okay. No peaks and valleys. There are peaks, there are valleys, but they're all kind of carved and smoothed out, and it feels like a low level of despair you live in, where you're not getting any answers, but you're living okay, and you can smile at the office, you know, but it's a low level of despair.
Yeah.
And you don't take any of them. You don't take anything now. Nothing. I don't take anything. I rarely drink coffee. I'm very serious about no alcohol, no drugs. Life is too beautiful. After talking to you for a couple of hours, I mean, I get this sense you are a big bundle of conflicting emotions. Really? You get that sense from me? Well, I think you're very emotional about a lot of things. It's all very close to the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
God bless you, Kim.
I only act in the movies.
And his level of authenticity is apparent in these interviews. Perhaps it's because he's able to detach from his psyche and see a bigger picture.
I think that we're all, you know, trying to add things to ourselves so that we can finally define ourselves, and then everybody will get us and they'll go, okay, this is what you are. And then if you actually get there, you will find it so empty that you'll realize that's really not what it's about. It's about not only, you know, just going with the flow, but it's about not taking it personally. You know, it's like the difference between a house and my house is a world of difference, and it's the my that's the problem. You know, so you can do all this without the my involved. You know, you can do it in a way that it's not, life isn't happening to you, it's happening for, you know, for the good of everyone. It's just it's a play. It's a giant, you know, field of consciousness dancing for itself, and you're here to make me happy, and you're to kind of, it's making itself happy. You know, it's like one soul. That's how I feel. I feel like, you know, people say, well, I have a soul. You don't have a soul. There's no you, but I feel like there is a soul, and it includes everything. Yeah. And when you wake up in the morning and you feel like I'm the universe, you don't have to reach for the stars. You know, you can just let life happen. Yeah. And walk through the doors.
Shit. God bless you, man. That was Jim Carrey on depression, what he did, and things like that. I mean, it's all about you and your surroundings, and your support group, and you. I know depression is the hardest, one of the hardest things to deal with. I deal with it like all the time. All the time. I think about killing myself about 1,000 times a day. How easy it would be, and I can't. I start thinking about my son, thinking about my mom. I just couldn't put myself to do that to people or to me. The biggest thing in the world is it's not about them, it's about you. You're the one that has to deal with your feelings. You're the one that has to deal with your thoughts. And I don't. I mean, I didn't tell my girlfriend about my diabetes, and she's you know, she had all the right in the world. You know, I didn't tell her that I have diabetes, and it got out of check, and a guy got sick. I didn't tell her. She was mad at me, but she said, you know, I want you safe. I want you healthy for me. You know, and yeah. Hey, Yuma, how you doing, gorgeous? Hey. Yeah, to help. That's called emo. All right, I'll play it. The Yetta song, I think it's this one. Yetta! Them and all their whiteys. Tidy whiteys right there, boys. Fruit of the Loom. Yeah! Yeah! Yatta! 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 It's so easy, guys. Come on. There's not enough leaves, damn it. Thank you! Alright, guys, that's the Yetta song. Yetta. 10 times Marilyn Manson outclassed interviewers. Well, dude, you got to understand, Marilyn Manson is a class of his own. He doesn't freaking listen to shit. I mean, I suffer from freaking mental shit you wouldn't even believe. Trench coat mafia, the power of Yeti. Give me a hand of raw Yuma. Everybody, go follow Yuma. He is not a streamer, but yet he is here. He is a beautiful person. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. When he pops up, I have to play the Yeti song. All right. I mean, depression is a hard thing to deal with. Lord Hunger has depression like you wouldn't believe, but he moves forward. Yuma might have depression. I know, Yuma. I know you're not a streamer at all. I know. You're just here to support, and that's beautiful. I think there needs to be more people supporting people in their lives. I think it would be it might be a better place or a better universe. You never know. You never know. Thank you guys for 4 over on Kick. I got 5 over on X, 2 over on YouTube, and 1 over on Twitch. Today is Mental Health Mondays, guys. It's talking the serious. I don't know what the stats are, but I'll probably find those out later about the percentage of people who commit suicide. I know it's hard. I live with it too. We all live with it. It just... Oh, that's fine, Yuma. I'm glad you don't. I'm glad you don't. I had it really bad, but I've gotten a lot better, and I found a lot of ways of dealing with it and not putting my family at risk or myself at risk. So, yes. Okay, I've been up for an hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to take a 10-minute break, get a snack, see how my mom's doing. I'm going to put on some music, so please, guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in 10 minutes. I love you guys.
One more part of you is gone now, as you keep spinning like the cloud. Pressure is your best enemy, spotlight so what ocean. It all sounded like a dream. Remember how you kept on laughing? Now you're trapped in your own skin. The anxiety is growing as the lights begin to shine. What if this time you totally fade? You want another truth? I'll be there when you down, when you lose and you drown, till the afterglow, the afterglow. I'll be there when you fall, when you lose and you in the afterglow, in the afterglow. Never forget who you really are. You have more than glory and fame tonight. Have faith in me, keep faith in you. Keep faith in you. Be there when you're down, when you lose in your crown, till the afterglow, the afterglow. I'll be there when you fall, when you're losing it all, in the afterglow, in the afterglow. I'll be there when you're down, when you're losing your crown, till the afterglow, the afterglow. I'll be there when you fall, when you're losing it all, in the afterglow, in the afterglow. Whoa! Crawling again, crushing my brain with the candlelight. Losing my breath, losing myself, dreams are out of sight. Stop struggling against my demons. Stop taking life as fiction. Let it burn, burn, burn. Burn the pain, burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself, and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape this cage I've been locked in for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground. Ready to fight, ready to go. That's my final word. Taking chances against I just can't watch. Crawling again, crushing my brain with the candlelight. I catch my breath and let it burn, 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 burn. Burn the pain, burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself, and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape this cage I've been locked in for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground. I gotta let it burn. Burn the lies, burn the fear inside myself, and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape this cage I've been locked in for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground. to hid away. Left me here, unable to find my way. Who killed the plan again? I set my sights so high, I dreamed of skies so bright, but life is a changing tide. Let's face it, embrace it. Nothing happens the way I planned it. Unexpected arises. I give it up, baby. Who gave the plan that I had? It was all inside my head. I thought I had to say for why in the kingdom of my life. I'd give it up, baby. Let's face it, embrace it. Nothing happens the way I planned it. Unexpected arises. I'd give it up, baby. Let's dance with the unknown. I stop striving for certainty. Universe, as its own plans. I'll give it up, baby. I'll give it up, baby. In the middle of the chaos, resilience we find. This unpredictable life shapes the heart and mind. Who killed the plan again? I set my sights so high. Who killed the plan again? Our life is a changing. Let's face it, embrace it. Nothing happens the way I planned it. Unexpected arises. I'd give it up, baby. Let's face it, embrace it. Nothing happens the way I planned it. Unexpected arises. I'll give it up, baby. Let's dance with the unknown. I stop striving for certainty. Universe as its own plans. I'll give it up, baby. I'll give it up, baby. I'll give it up, baby.
You could think that I'm a freak when I'm talking to myself, but it's like I was too weak to be someone else. You could think that I'm a creep when I'm singing all alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight on my own. When I fall, we start again, and when I feel like I'm just dead, and when I call, it comes again, and now I see it's in my head. Yeah, there's something that saves me all the time in my head. Yeah, it feels when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from I don't know where, like a whisper in my head, when I got something to share, like a whisper in my head, when I'm unable to speak, coming from somebody else. Now I know it is just stronger than myself. That's the way I have to live. Let me fall down every night. In the end, I'm not alone, and that's my life. When I fall, we start again. And when I feel like I'm just dead, and when I call, it comes again. And now I see it's in my head. Yeah, there's something that saves me all the time in my head. Yeah, it feels when I'm breaking down, like a whisper in my head, coming from I don't know where, like a whisper in my head, when I got something to share. like I was too weak to be someone else. You could think that I'm a creep when I'm singing all alone, but it's like I couldn't see straight on my own. Hey, yeah, there's something that saves me all the time. In my say, yeah, it's happens when I'm reaching down, like a whisper in my head, coming from out of nowhere, like a whisper in my head, when I got something to say. We've been locked in, we've been waiting, we're so messed turning into nightmare. Been losing everything, didn't see it coming. Just wanna go back in time and avoid it. I wish we could make it go away, 'cause now I think it's time to start it all over again. Make it through the pain, we can start it all over again. We're still standing, and now we're singing like warriors, warriors. Whoa, warriors, warriors. Singing like warriors. We've been bleeding, we've been crying. So many days that were never ending. Been doing nothing, so frustrated. Just want my life back, no more hiding. Look at my face in the mirror, it's just got that I feel like I'm on top. Yeah, I know the old days are gone, but we're still like warriors. Start it all over again, and make it through the pain. We can start it all over again. We're still standing, and now we're singing like warriors, warriors. Whoa, warriors, warriors. Singing like warriors. Gotta be strong now, you're not alone now. We won't be scared inside, we won't be paralyzed. Gotta be strong now, you're not alone now. You're not alone now. You're not alone now.
All right.
Start it all over again, and make it through the pain.
Okay, I am back, guys. Hold on, let's get this. Gotta close those. Okay, I'm back. Okay, we are still gonna be talking about depression. I am going to. My Warzone has downloaded. I can play it whenever I want. I told my son not to delete it. He is a bastard at that. So I have Call of Duty Warzone. It says I have the whole game, even though I didn't buy the whole game. I only got Warzone, if I understand. Let me see here. Store page. Yeah, that is my birthday. Yeah, it says I have it. So another game I want to download is Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3. I have both those games. I wish it was my birthday. My birthday's on November 7th. That's when I'm turning 50 years old this year, boys and girls. The big 50 this upcoming I got 5 on Kick, 5 on X. I've got 1 on Twitch. And 2 on YouTube. I love chicks that can fish and hunt. That's all I can say. I love chicks that can hunt and fish, who love the outdoors. Oh, I'm following her and she's following me. Holy shit. Okay. No, I'm not going to look at her. Oh shit, download. 5 big things that happened at 2000 Download Festival. Well, Pantera was there. Tool was there. And a whole other freaking beautiful bands, guys. Okay, let's stop this. Let's stop this. Let's go back. Okay, we're gonna. I mean, it is Depression Mondays. Oh, okay. I don't hear you well. Oh no. I'm not gonna play a stream. I'm not gonna play a game. No, 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 no. I looked. I went on to Call of Duty and saw that I have Call of Duty, but I didn't buy the full game. I only have Warzone, but it downloaded the. No, I still play the vampire game. That's the one I was gonna do, but I'm not gonna do it until probably 10. Play maybe an hour and a half of V Rising, and then drop down. Don't know. I don't think Hunger's here, or he might be. I don't know. Oh God, no! I love that freaking game. I love that freaking game. I still suck. I love you, Yuma. I mean, you got to make your own rules. When coping with depression, you need to make your own rules. You need to find your outlets. You need to find your ability to feed off of your needs and your longings and things that you feel will help you cope with your depression. You love yourself too. That's good. That's good. That's all I think. That's all I feel. I want you guys to be happy in your own shit. Okay? Okay, so on that note, you know what? I want to take those off. I want to get rid of those. I don't want that in the chat. I don't really know. Do I really need a chat on my channel? I mean, okay, hold on here. I need to. Oh, that's that. Okay, I don't need that. So I'm going to play V Rising, but right now I'm not going to be playing V Rising. I'm just here. You know what? I'm going to play some V Rising. You can leave if you want. I don't care. It's okay. Don't leave me. No. I mean, we're going to sit here and talk about all that fun shit about being upset, being. Oh no, this is an album. I can't do that. I cannot do that. The open deck on the shareholders meeting, GameStop shareholders meeting. The market is completely bonkers. There's so many 12 hours of music for cats relieve stress. Yeah, if you ever want to get your cat to de-stress themselves, um, okay, why is this not? Oh, I fucking really don't like this shit. It should be automatic. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's do this. Continue. I'm gonna let this kind of, you gotta step outside your box. If you are having some serious problems in your life, you need to reevaluate your problems, man. I mean, life is beautiful. No, I do not want those. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. It's probably gonna glitch and like tell me, "Oh, you can't do that." Okay, just let it connect. You know, I'm lit right now. Got my special book, my streaming book, got all my chapters, got some tanks, got some sminks. So yeah, I'm live on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and X. And I am live Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. It's usually on the weekends it's 6 p.m., but sometimes I actually do it in the morning. It's all about what I want, what I need, and who I see, the Dark Lord is said. Will you not find someone better than me? I know I won't. It's a breakup. Yep, it's a breakup. We're done. I'm done with you, and you're done with me. So, um, should probably update my title, but right now I don't care. I don't care. Bye, Yuma. So yeah, I mean, you got to not push yourself, but you need to work on your life. Get a schedule. That's what I need to do. I need to have a schedule of things that I'm doing each day so I can feel that I'm moving to a positive goal. That's where I am right now. And an added bonus is I get to stream on 4 different platforms. The way I have it set up right now, I have 4 different platforms. Um, and that I have Streamlabs, and I pay for it. Um, well, I do stuff so I can get payment for it. Okay, I should be at my house. Yep, I am at my house. Okay, and I am completely naked. Um, there we go. What is this? I do not need that. I don't think I have anything. Do I have anything on me? No, I don't. Okay, so... Oh, that's not a door. I love those windows, dude. Green. Love the greenness. There's this stuff. Okay. Okay. And what do I need to build? Production, refinery. I need this. That and that. Let's see if I don't know if I have any. Don't know if I have any. Let's find out. Oh, I missed the door. I've got that and that. Okay, so I should be able to build it. Let's find out. I want to put it back here, though. So when I have this open, so I'm going to put my portals there. Okay, let's see here. That one I need reinforced planks and that. Okay, hold on here. That's not going to work. Hold on, let's get out of this for a moment. Can I get through? Okay, I can get through. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I need to get wood. Not wood, I need to get what am I trying to build? Okay, there's the paper press. There's that. I do have all the resources, all the planters, all the teleporters. Looks like we got badass lights, flying lights, lamps, bazaars. How can I put this? Let's do green. That's cool. I think that's cool. Yellow. I can put these things back now. No, that's not where they were. This is where they were. Dink, dink, dink. I'll put the wood right there. All right, so let's go for. Oops. Don't really need that right now. Get out of the sun. Need to get out of the sun, bud. Okay, let's put you right here for right now. Okay, I need to... Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go down here. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Come here. There you go. Ooh. When you hit the sunlight, you got to be really careful. Thank you, boys. Really appreciate that, man.
I've been spotted. So be it. Into the dark. Look twice. Death won't stop me.
All right, got him. Got him good.
Taste of knowledge.
So I killed him like I was supposed to. Okay, so okay, so oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh well. It's okay, guys. It's okay, guys. These are mysterious demons. You're not really supposed to do anything, but, you know. And one of them is their master, the Shadow of Isma. So yeah, it's pretty much it's a good game. I think it's a good game. I have friends that don't like it, friends that like it. All right, so let's go into the haunted mines, iron mine. So let's get some of this iron here. What? Okay, where is she? I hear her. Is that her right there? That's her right there.
Luminance, I will your die.
Miss me.
I am too tired.
I am too
I
tired.
can't keep fighting.
New knowledge acquired.
Okay. "60 bones of pleasure." Okay, but where is that dude?
Another soul for my collection! inevitable.
Death is always a possibility.
Taste of knowledge.
So that was it? That was all of them. Okay. I think. Yeah, I pretty much beat both of them. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go to the area where I want. That's the garlic sizzling. When I get close to it, it'll start sizzling. Move it. Okay, so I will tell you that I love you. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going one way. I'm going the wrong way. I got my health back. Nobody worry. It's okay. the higher blood, better skills you have. Now I've got 71, and it increases a lot of different drops. All right. Okay. All right, so let's go this way. Today's a beautiful day. I mean, I am not. Okay, so
Intruders in the camp!
no.
You're almost there. I feel stronger.
Sorry, I'm just organizing things. I got this one here. Okay, sorry I keep bouncing my foot. I don't know if you guys can hear my foot. Oh, okay. Okay. Trying to find an area that I can call my base. You know what? Let's go check this out. Fucking stupid people. If I'm off in the bushes, don't come and see what I'm doing. Always want to get you always I don't know, does it sound better that way? Or does it sound better this way? Always always, baby. No. All right, so we're going to be... So I got 5 on kick. I didn't want to kill you, man. Yeah.
New knowledge acquired. Fury must be getting light. Let's get this over with. Yeah! What are you waiting for? Finish it. I feel stronger.
Well, well, well. What are the odds of this? This can't be right.
No, it's not.
Taste of knowledge.
Okay, everybody. Okay, everybody. Okay, let's see. Is this it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What I should do. Okay. Okay, I gotta find some stuff.
There is no space in my inventory.
So.
My castle requires more blood.
Alright guys, on that note, I'm going to actually jump. Let's get out of this. I'm going to go jump off a short pier into a huge water-filled pond of love. I love you guys. I love you guys. You guys make me so happy. Alright guys, you guys all take